I mean, what do you think? Should we start like this? Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to my new digs. These are temporary, of course. So make yourself at home. I'm here with only 3 pieces of watermelon left. You missed the blackberries as I was troubleshooting why this audio wasn't working. Little watermelon ASMR for you. Watermelon's one of those foods that I could literally eat myself sick off of. I've heard that with horses, if you let them just eat and eat and eat, like, say, grain, they will eat themselves until they die, so you have to limit it. I feel like watermelon is that for me, and I'm glad that watermelons come in a predetermined size, you know, yay, big. Because otherwise, if they were bigger, if they were just, like, infinite size, I would just keep eating, and I would probably drown internally from watermelon liquid. Anyway, excuse the mess behind me. There's a little bit over there. You can see my lovely cloud lifter here. I don't know why it's wide angle. We do what we can. Anyway, we're watching March Comes In Like a Lion. I don't know why I almost fumbled the name. We are on episode 16 called Running Through the Night and Middle of the Slope. No idea what we're getting into from here. Is it just a story of shogi? Like forever and ever, just shogi? What is the actual, like, is it, I mean, it's just slice of life, so there might not even really be a purpose, a ultimate end goal. But I am curious kind of what is the end goal still, if there is one. Don't tell me. Well, on that note, let's go.
You haven't done any of your labs? Your matches were all on lab days? Gotta get a hold of Mr. Sasaki. Damn it, this was the last report you had to make up.
He panics a lot.
Not a chance. We need to get this done as soon as possible.
Gosh.
But how, sir?
We'll get help from the after-school Burners Club.
The Burners Club?
That sounds intense.
Hey, is Noguchi here?
Right here, what can I do for you? We're making soap. We'll sell it at the bazaar to raise funds for the club.
You actually know how to make soap?
You bet I do. Here,
Second year high school student? Did I read that? What is with that
Say
mustache?
hello to our newest spring mixture, Mugwort Chocolate Banana.
Oh, I just heard about mugwort. That's like a really good tea.
I don't think that stuff is gonna sell.
How rude! Between the mugwort sterilizing component, the chocolate, and the fragrant banana, there's no way any girl will be able to pass on this.
Sorry about that.
You just dumping
You're
stuff,
doing?
right?
Be more careful!
Oh my god. It's like seeping out of the classroom.
This fragrance. It's refreshing, isn't it?
I wonder what that nice smell is.
Wow, good job! That was great work. Welcome!
Look how proud you are. You
All
did
right,
nothing.
what can we help you with, Mr. Hayashida?
Oh no, I completely forgot why I was here. I was hoping that you guys could help us out with Kiriyama's lab report. He has to work while still attending school, so he's missed a lot of classes. He could end up having to repeat a grade. I want you to lend him a hand.
I could use your help.
Work and school? You've got a tough kid.
Look
You
at all these
are a working
nerds.
student. Fine. If it's related to science, the after-school Burners Club would be happy to help.
It's Mario. They all look the same. They're
Great,
literally
thank you,
all the same
Noguchi.
person.
You're a good guy in spite of how old you look.
Not again. And you're lucky
What,
I'm a
they
nice
literally
guy.
are all
You
carbon
won't get
copies
much
of
help
each
when
other.
you're that blunt.
The members.
Yeah, looks like you made some friends. You should join them. You know, when I saw you back there laughing with all the other students, it was like watching a baby bird's first flight.
Am I making sense so far?
Yeah.
Oh, Ray,
When
smiling.
there's a problem,
That makes me so
and you aren't
happy.
able to fix it by yourself, reach out for the help of a friend. Then you can face it together. Whenever somebody helps you out of a jam, you need to be there to help them too. It's natural
Yes,
to
sir.
lean on others sometimes. Trust me, Ray. You got it. No matter how hopeless you may feel at times, there's help out there.
He is a good
Rely
teacher.
on others.
in
Because
some
if
ways.
you don't, no one will rely on you either.
That made me think of Akari and the girls.
Yeah, go see
I've been
them.
so focused on appreciating their kindness that I never gave them a chance to depend on me. That's right. Never gave them the chance.
Go get him.
I think that should just about do it. You can think about it on the train ride back home. Go on.
Ray is one of those kids that needs a
It's
push.
Goto and Shimada's final match. Well, don't you want to see it?
Needs hard love, man. Go get him. He's capable of so much. He's just had such a hard life. He just is stuck inside of himself.
When I arrived at the hall, it was just a little past 8.
Ooh.
Don't tell me. It's over. But who? Which one of them won?
I'm gonna gag every time he looks this way. Does that mean that he won? Oh, no.
I see.
Oh,
She Shimada ate and won the match. I've seen this before. The aftermath of a hard-won battle.
Wait,
The
what?
one who realized he was defeated, sorted out his feelings before the match was even finished. But the one who won, who had been pushing himself not to make a single mistake to the end, couldn't stop. That's why the winner is often tremendously exhausted.
Shimada
So
won?
much so that they may not even be able to speak.
Congratulations, sir.
What the hell? Why you crying, kiddo?
I'm not crying. So happy there's snot dripping from my eyes.
That's disgusting.
Gross.
Why?
So he
I'm
won.
Care to comment on today's match?
Why the
So, Mr.
freak were they
Shimada,
talking to the other
How
guy?
does it feel to have made it to the Shishio tournament finals?
It's kind of hard to be excited.
What the?
I mean, he just played like what,
Sort of a mess
12
now
hour,
after qualifying
15,
to become the challenger.
28-day
I'm
match.
anxious about what's to come. This round was so draining. Does there have to be a next one? I was barely able to defeat Goto, and Soya is even more of a monster.
How's Goto smiling like an
Shimada
arrogant fool then?
The Yamagata Journal.
I'm Izumida. I'm working on an article. Come now. Show a little spirit. Us old folks in your fan club back home all have our hopes up.
He has a fan club. That's so cute.
You're also a hero at our kids' shogi club.
I see. Yeah, I guess you're right. I gotta do this. But I'm thrilled to be in the finals. It's truly an honor. 7
Finals,
matches are left
man.
in the Shishio tournament.
So Ray was close.
Realizing the hope he carried, Mr. Shimada began to speak. He was given the gentle push he needed, one word at a time, forcing each word out. Shimada is somewhere far away from here, in a world that I could never reach without grave consequences.
What do you mean?
While feeling like I had no reason to win, still wondering why it was so frustrating to lose, I looked away from that world entirely.
Kiriyama.
Kaido's so happy.
Hey, good to see you.
He moves forward, pressing on alone, as determined as ever. Then all of a sudden, I could feel my chest tightening and a strong rush of heat filling the back of my throat.
Hey, kiddo, do me a favor and find me something cold to drink.
Get out.
Is T okay?
Cute and chubby
I
he
may
is.
not have anything I can give him, or anything he could use in exchange. There's something I need. I just have to ask him.
Well,
Mr. Shimada,
About the
workshop.
wanna
Please let me join.
I love it. That makes me so happy.
Sorry that took so long. What's going on?
You wanted one drink, I got 3.
Why are you guys acting so funny?
I think the Kaido's a true friend.
No. Close the door! Be careful, you're letting the cats in! Paper! I want to run on the paper.
Looks like we'll make it in time. Now I'll be able to complete the addition to that order.
Those are cute.
This is beautiful work, Hina, really.
It's a good thing we ordered a lot of boxes. And Hina's idea was perfect. Yeah, it was much cheaper to buy plain boxes. And now that I've gotten used to stenciling, I should be able to make even cuter prints. What shall we do for the girls' festival at our house this year? Inari sushi! Hold on. Isn't that Shirashi plate a girls' festival standard? Or egg-wrapped sushi? Sounds good. Though I want Inari too.
I want it too.
I guess that'd be okay. Why don't we
It's
make
so
a big
cute.
plate full of them? Sweet, deep-fried bean curd with crunchy lotus root, powdered egg, and sesame seeds inside. If we're not careful, we'll just end up eating them all. Let's do it! Yeah, let's load them up with sesame seeds. I wish we could share some of it with Ray, too.
You
I wonder how
can.
he's doing.
It'll probably take a little more time. He's got his pride after all.
That doesn't make sense. I'm so confused. Is it okay for him to go hungry in the name of pride? Being hungry isn't going to make you happy. If he doesn't want to come over to our house anymore, then fine. I'll just go to his place and stuff his dumb mouth with some Inari sushi.
I think it
Never
should be
change.
somewhere nearby. The house was in a really nice location,
Ray, go see the
on
girls.
a hillside in the old part of town.
Hey, glad you could make it. It's hard finding anything around here.
It was my first day to join in Mr. Shimada's workshop.
Hey, you're late, Kiriyama.
I'd heard about meetups like this before,
Who's the other dude?
but this was my first
New
time to
friend.
participate in one.
Let me introduce you. This is Morio Shigeta. We've been buddies since joining the association
Shigeta?
around the same time. He's a little quiet and tends to glare a bit, but he's actually not as angry as he looks. And once he gets to know you, he can be pretty sharp-tongued. But
Look
don't
what
let
happened to
that bother
Kaido
you.
is. Just
Except for during
like a
shogi.
little
He never
puffball
says more than like 3
marshmallow.
things in an hour. But don't let that fool you. He still wants to be here.
Well, hello there. I'm happy to meet you.
She gets
Well, shall we get started? The time limit will be 1 hour. After both of our games are over, we'll review them. Then let's play.
In a workshop, 4 to 6 pro shogi players get together. They meet about once a month to study the game and practice together.
This will be good
Each
for
player
Ray, I
gets
think.
30 minutes to an hour of game time. When their time is up, they take a 30 to 60 second break.
Just because he's been alone.
It's common to play 2 or 3 games at each
So much.
workshop. After every game is over, the members discuss their moves and analyze their results.
He looks like a Jigglypuff.
A workshop is a place where you can test each other.
All right, now let's take a look at your matches. Let's see.
Yeah, that's right. Out of the various ranging rooks, using a cheerful central rook is the most daring strategy. That is, if you want my opinion.
What exactly
Apparently
do you
lost.
mean by that, Nikaido?
How do I put this?
Oh yeah? Then I have something to say as well. You started calling it the boldest strategy of ranging rooks.
Oh, blocking the open bishop is such a passive move. I can't help but wonder what you were thinking.
Okay,
not
settle
looking at
down
each
now,
other.
settle down.
Shimada's right. We should just move on.
Oh, thank you, Kiriyama.
And besides, neither tactic is that special. They're both pretty basic.
What'd you just say?
7.
An hour later, still analyzing the game.
How totally foolish.
Huh? But if I went silver 3-7 instead of my right gold 5-8, my other silver would take your knight and I'd have control of the center.
I can see how this
Silver
is really
4-7
good
to
for
silver
them.
3-6 is a more dignified approach in terms of the static rook.
Are you
This is
serious?
more dignified.
If you really believe that, you'd better use that strategy in an actual game.
Excuse me.
This poor guy.
Sorry for
He's
interrupting when you're
losing
having
hair.
such a lively discussion, but...
What?
Mind if I say something?
I hope he'll be okay.
This
All of a
guy.
sudden, he said he had a bad stomachache.
I wonder what happened.
The title match is coming up. He's feeling the pressure from that.
He's probably
I
really
hope he
stressed.
feels better before the finals.
All I'm saying is that instead of from silver 3-7, silver 4-7 stops whatever plans your opponent had.
And I'm saying there's no guarantee
That
your opponent
bridge
will do what you want.
But still,
looks like a
silver
bridge on a
4-7
Koto.
isn't wrong. It's a great move to make in that situation.
Oh.
Damn it. If only we had a board with us right now. I've got an idea. Let's go to your place and use your board to hash it out.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait a minute. Huh? I don't get it. How did we both end up here outside my building? You followed me home again, and I never agreed to that.
Suspicious duck.
From silver 4-7 to silver 3-6.
Just so you all know, birds aren't real.
Hasn't that bird been down there for a really long time? How long can a bird stay underwater?
Can they really
Long
hold their
time.
breath that long?
I don't know.
They
A
do
long
have
time,
it.
and
It's
then they
right by the
swim
door.
sideways. They
I knew
completely
a bookstore by the
vanish.
river would have it.
Must be a demand for it.
Oh no. There are this many types of birds? Which is the one we saw?
It's that one.
Don't be stupid. The bird we saw was brown. You'd know if you read it. Its wingspan is approximately 3.5 feet long. All right, we gotta get back to the riverside. I'll get to the bottom of this, damn it. I swear I'll figure out what it was. Let's do it.
What just happened? Oh my goodness. So good. It's so cute. I just love them going on about the duck. Like, that has absolutely nothing to do, like, with shogi or anything that they were arguing about, but I just love, like, to see the friendship between Rei and Nikaido. They're so alike without them even realizing it. Well, I think Nikaido knows. Mr. Shimada probably sees it too, but I don't think Rei has a clue. I love seeing things slowly unfold for Rei. Like him having the humility to ask to be a part of the workshop is really cool. And that Mr. Shimada was going to ask him to join anyway. He had said, like, hey, let's wait for Rei to come to us. But I think he could sense that Rei was there and just needed the little nudge over the edge, and that he was ready to come, and that he was just extending a hand, whereas Rei just jumped in, and I'm proud of him for doing that. As far as that duck though, I mean, it's probably some Japanese duck. It reminds me a little bit of a bufflehead, but it's brown. It's not black and white like those are. Now I'm curious what kind of a duck that is. Some brown Japanese duck. I found that really interesting that Oto was down there getting his picture taken, being interviewed, and that he had that arrogant, smug look on his face when he didn't even win. Like, what's his deal? I feel like he's just gonna take every possible opportunity he can to just be a jerk to Kiriyama. I'm really glad Shimada won though. That makes me happy. Even though he's probably not happy because then he's got to go face that other dude. But that's cool to realize how far Rei is. He's very advanced. And is this just like a tournament that's within his town? It doesn't seem like it's a nationwide tournament. I guess I really don't know how the leagues work over there. It's probably a regional thing. But anyway, there's so much more at stake for Rei than just the game, shogi. You see him slowly starting to realize how important it is to not only value people, but also to let them value you. Like, that's also important. You have to accept that other people love you and care about you, and let them love and care about you. That's why I'm really hoping that Rei goes to the girls soon. Not only do they want him, but it's tremendous growth for Rei to realize he is cared for by them, and that part of investing in that relationship is to go and initiate and give to them. This has been great. Thanks guys for joining me today on March Comes in Lion, episode 16. Got a paper cut from opening a box of cheesecake today. It hurts. Anyway, I'm freezing and I gotta go paint more, hence me being in paint clothes. I shall see you all next time. Bye!